spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy.
It's week 18 of the 2023 season. All eyes are on Ja'Marr Chase. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Bengals and the Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Play action. Now Jackson. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Burrow on play action. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 30 yards. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position. And only one play to score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go option to the short side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools. But the thing is...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Garrett Wilson, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. They got the ball field position. End zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it.
When you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Steps away to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go play action with Burrow. Dancing to his left. He finds Wilson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And it's caught. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 21-0. Just a 4-play grab that time. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter there. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the 27, Jackson. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. And they go play action now. Burrow. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Garrett Wilson. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And once there may not be the throw. And the Florida there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Drake. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. Here's Drake one more time on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will cut the lead down to 15. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Buying time to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 55 yards.
And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson
from 4 yards out.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
They'll try and throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts of running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. They find some open field here. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 55 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Here we go. They go play action with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He finds Wilson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 31 yards. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll look to throw. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Jackson's throw there complete to Allen. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He finds his target, Allen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Jackson, this is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throw windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Go, go, go. Here we go. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've
only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here's the option going left on second down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Demarcus Robinson, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, they were down 6 at intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit. And Charles, now they've got a chance to take the lead.
Well, while being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable lead. Tying a game up, that just relaxes a whole team, doesn't it? And now when you add the extra point and you go up, you really feel good about what you've accomplished.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. But now this offense comes back out onto the field.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 61 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Garrett Wilson,
a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're going to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll start out here with the option left. The quick feet by Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's the option going right. The quick feet by Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Jackson options out left. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give to Drake running left. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And never saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try and run left with Drake. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This time, Jackson will throw it. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' 1st down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down.
Jackson going to run again.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Here's the option, running right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. And Wilson with it, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Burrow on play action. But he will not get in. The defense stands tall, and they will hold on to their 1-point lead.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll go option to the short side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Burrow. Dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case,
Ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Jackson to throw.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
He'll find Bateman once more. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff out of the pistol, it's Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a run up the middle with Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really